everyone, Jeff Marion here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, we've got some news on the latest in the 3M combat earplug litigation, and the waters just got a little muddier for the plaintiffs. I'll tell you about that in this video. This is a series of videos designed to help you understand and navigate personal injury law. I put out videos that help you if you've been injured in a car crash, like this video, or I also do videos if you've been injured by an unsafe product, such as this video. So check back here regularly, click on the subscribe button, and click on the bell to make sure you get notifications when new videos come out. I've been fighting for people that have been injured in crashes, in falls, and by unsafe products for over 25 years. I'm here to help keep you informed and help keep you safe. A federal jury in Pensacola, Florida, where all of these 3M cases were based, found in favor of 3M in a case against Michelle Blum, and that verdict came out on October 29, 2021. Michelle Blum was a veteran of the United States Army, the Army National Guard, and the Army Reserve. She served from 1989 to 2009, and she claimed that she suffered hearing damage and tinnitus as a result of use of the 3M combat earplugs, which she claimed were defective, and there have been several verdicts that have found that these earplugs have been defective. Do you have any questions about 3M combat earplug litigation or any other litigation involving an unsafe product? Leave your questions in the comments section below, and I'll check them out and answer them. Okay, so in the last set of videos that I put out on 3M combat earplugs, I talked about that this trial, if it went for the plaintiffs, might lead to and get us a little closer to a settlement. Obviously, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But we go again, because on November 1st, 2021, 2 more trials start. There are going to be 5 more trials by the end of this year, and 11 are scheduled. So these trials are going to start coming thick and furious. We're going to see probably a verdict in the next couple of weeks, and then they start up after a short break for Thanksgiving. It's not all doom and gloom, though. One of the things that's buried in this verdict here are 2 rulings that Judge Casey Rogers made during the course of the trial that are going to impact the litigation going forward. Now, the first of those rulings is involving, if you remember, and if you want to learn a little more about it, this video where lawyers from 3M were sanctioned for their conduct. What had happened is that they had a report from a competitor of 3M saying that the earplugs were safe and that they worked. Judge Rogers had ruled that they were inadmissible hearsay, but you could use them to discredit an expert's opinion or to support an expert's opinion, because both sides had various experts battling it out, as happens in product liability cases. The lawyers for 3M were sanctioned because they tried to admit the report and tell the jury, see, the report says that these earplugs are safe, which was out of bounds. That's how they ended up getting sanctioned. Well, in this Blum trial, they tried to push that envelope again, and it didn't work. And the judge caught on to it, and she issued an order that says that the report is out entirely, cannot be used at all, cannot be referred to. So that's going to be an important ruling for the plaintiffs going forward. The other ruling involves 2 key fact witnesses that 3M had called in previous bellwether trials, but didn't call in this particular Blum trial. Those witnesses, Elliot Berger and Brian Myers, had made certain admissions during the previous trials that were helpful to the plaintiffs. Since 3M didn't call them, the plaintiffs moved to take their testimony remotely because these witnesses were squawking that they had to travel and they didn't want to keep coming back for trial after trial after trial after trial, especially if 3M weren't calling them. Well, the judge ruled that no, they can be subpoenaed, and they can be subpoenaed to testify remotely. So they are going to go to a place that's within, I believe, 100 miles of wherever they live or wherever they're located and give their testimony. Since these are witnesses that were ultimately helpful to the plaintiffs, this is a key win for the plaintiffs' bar going forward. Do we have a clear road ahead at this point? Not really. We're kind of status quo. What I can tell you is we're not going to be any closer to a settlement. We're probably going to see at least these 5 trials that are going on this year continue and go to verdict. That doesn't mean you should get discouraged if you have a case. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't file if you are thinking about it. And if you did suffer hearing damage, you were in the armed forces between roughly 2003 and 2015, you've suffered hearing loss, tinnitus, or other problems as a result of use of the 3M Combat earplugs, please feel free to contact me at my website, www.jeffmarionlaw.com. You can email me through there, and I'll take a look at your case for free and see if we can help you out here. I want to thank you again for watching all these videos. I want to thank my audience and my subscribers who've been great as I put these videos up. So a shout out to all of you who've been watching, who've been commenting, who've been asking questions, who've been checking out these videos as they come out. I really appreciate you all, and this is the reason that I do this. So thank you again, and we'll see you in the next video.